Hey guys, how's it? So, I just have to say before I continue that there were a lot of legalities in the making of this video. There were chats with lawyers, there were chats with accountants, there were chats with a whole lot of people. So, let me just put it out there. And this is my story. So, this is told from my point of view and my experience. Obviously, everyone's experience is different, and you're welcome to share your own. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and share my experience. And so, basically, I'm here to tell you guys exactly what happens when you win the lottery in South Africa. Okay, like I said, this is my experience, and you're welcome to share your own. So, what happened to us, obviously all of us have ideas on what's going to happen when you win the Powerball, when you win the lotto. It's all in your mind, you're planning in your mind, you're daydreaming about it. But when it actually happens, let me tell you, nothing can prepare you for that happening in your life. Okay, so I don't normally play the lotto. I just don't normally play the lotto. But once in a while, you'll get notifications on your banking app. So I got a notification on my banking app to say, okay, the Powerball for this weekend is this much. You can play on your banking app. So I was already on the banking app. So I decided to play. It was on Friday. So I played a quick pick option on the banking app, on my FNB banking app, and I only played, I think it's two lines, and it was for 15 rands. Okay, so I played for 15 rands. It was on a Friday. I remember I was going home. So normally I don't check my phone when I'm home on weekends because there's always something to do at home. So the Saturday I missed a call from my bank. So I didn't return the call because, I mean, why would a bank call me? So I didn't return the call. I didn't open my banking app. I was busy the whole day. The entire day was just busy. And I remember on a Saturday afternoon, late in the afternoon, around 4-ish, I was on my phone. So as I switched on the mobile banking, the mobile network, I got a pop-up from my bank to say, no, it just says, congratulations. So I opened my banking app to see what the congratulations was about. So it just said, congratulations, you're the winner of. So they don't say the amount, or they don't say how many numbers you actually played. They just say, congratulations, you're the winner of tier 1 Powerball jackpot for this day. So I was like, I mean, it could be a scam, but I mean, this is on my banking app, so anything could happen. And around that time, I think I was just like, okay, let me, I don't know how, I mean, the bank is closed. How do I verify that, okay, this is authentic? So I went online, I looked at the Powerball numbers that I played versus the numbers that were drawn the night before on Friday, and all of the numbers matched. And yeah, once it happens, like I said, nothing can prepare you for it. Okay, so okay, I knew that I won, but I needed someone to confirm for me that, okay, listen, babe, you won the Powerball. I needed someone to confirm, a professional from either the bank or the National Lottery. So I went online, I searched for the lottery numbers. Then I saw, not the number, the telephone number. So I tried calling and no one was picking up because, I mean, it's a Saturday afternoon, no one's picking up. Okay, so I was like, okay, fine, let me just leave it. Let me leave it for Monday. If I really want, there's nothing I can do. If this is a scam, then we move on with our lives, okay? So it's Sunday, but obviously I'm having restless nights. I'm having, like, listen, the anxieties are there. So I need someone, like I said, to confirm if this is a scam or not. But there's nothing I can do. Now it's a Sunday, so I continue with my life. Comes Monday morning, I wake up, I get ready, I go to work. Around 8-ish, 9-ish, I get a call from my bank and someone says, hi, am I speaking to so-and-so? Yes. Okay, you're speaking to so-and-so from FNB. We just wanted to say congratulations on winning the Powerball on Friday. And this is what you need to be doing. So I'm like, okay, Sissy, wait, lady, I need you to say this slowly so I can understand. So when you say I want a Powerball, what do you mean? She's like, okay, your numbers were drawn, which means you won the jackpot. So congratulations. I was like, okay. So what happens next? So this is what happens, okay? If you play on the banking app, they're going to, your bank is going to call you, but you still have to go to the lottery offices, your nearest lottery offices. So mine is Sandton, the closest one is in Sandton. So you basically go to the offices in Sandton. Well, mine, like I said, mine is in Sandton. You can go wherever. There's number of regional offices. So I went to Sandton. So the lady from the bank told me that, okay, you need to go to Sandton. This is the address, and this is what you need. You need your ID. You need your bank statement to verify your bank details, and basically that's all you need. They're going to do whatever it is when you get there. So she had no idea exactly what happens when you get there. So this is now on a Monday. I'm at work, I'm busy working, but obviously I cannot concentrate. So I decided that, okay, on Tuesday I'm going to take time off to go to the lottery offices. But we were busy at work basically, so I couldn't take the Tuesday, I couldn't take the Wednesday, I couldn't take the Thursday. And on Friday I decided, okay, let me take the Friday and go to Sandton. So I drive to Sandton on Friday. I get there, and I get to reception, and I just basically say hi. I just need to verify if I won the lottery, because it looks like I might have won the Powerball. So the lady directs me to, now this is on the ground floor, so she directs me to another floor. Okay, go to this floor, and when you get there, tell them your story. So I get there, and there's a bunch of people there. I'm like, hi, listen, I might have won the Powerball, so I need you guys to please verify for me. They took my ID, they took my bank statement, and they went back to some offices. And I remember the lady coming back to me and looking me in the eye and going, oh my gosh, you're so lucky, congratulations, but you need to go to this office. This is where they're going to do like the formal things, but let me just say congratulations. So at that moment I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening? This is real. Something's happening here. Now I'm getting anxious. Suddenly I'm getting excited. And I remember my knees could not carry me as I got up to walk to the office that I was supposed to walk into. So I go into the office. It's a beautiful office, baby. Listen, you can tell by the wood on the table that, listen, this is some fancy stuff. So you get there, it's basically a boardroom. It's a beautiful setting, the situation there. I sit there, and there were two people, and there was a white guy and a black lady. So they took my bank statement and they took my ID, and they were like, okay, listen, congratulations, we just need to do verifications, and this is what's going to happen. So basically what happens is, now we're in the office, okay? Let me tell you the office story. All right. So you're in the office, you're sitting there, you're nervous, there's anxiety all over, and the lady, basically they take your ID to check if your ID is authentic, if you are the winner. I mean, for me it was easier because I played on the banking app, so they just had to compare the bank statement together with what I played on the banking app. So it was kind of easy. So I don't know what happens if you excuse me, if you play with the actual physical ticket. So I'm not sure what happens there, but I'm pretty sure the process is the same. So you're in this office, and now they're verifying, and they ask you, would you like champagne? Would you like oysters? Would you like us to control the room temperature? Would you like us to turn on the aircon? Would you like, basically they're treating you like a VIP, okay? They're introducing you to the life, but like, I'm not there. I'm just like, listen, check for me if I won, and if I won, please run my check, because that's all I'm here for, okay? I just need to know if I won or if I'm daydreaming. Something's happening here. So yeah, they check for me on this whole time. They treating me like a VIP. Do you need water? Do you need this? Do you need that? And the white guy comes up to me and he's like, listen, you won the Powerball, a lot's about to change, okay? So this is what's going to happen. When you leave here, there's a room next door. You're going to get there, and there's a psychologist. So you need to be as honest as possible with the psychologist. He's going to ask you a number of questions, and you need to answer as honestly as possible. Okay, while we're busy obviously processing your funds, you need to speak to someone, because this is life changing. Something's about to happen, and you might have been prepared for it, or you might think you're prepared for it, but you're actually not prepared for what's about to hit you. So please go to the next room, and you'll find a psychologist there, a therapist basically. So you go to the next room. Again, it's a beautiful place, air conditioned, there's fruits on the table, there's champagne, there's this, there's that. They really are trying to make you as comfortable as possible. So I get there, there's a psychologist, and I remember the first question he asked me was, are you aware of what's about to happen to your life? And the second question was, so now that you have won, what are you going to do with the money? Like, do you have an idea of how much money you actually have now in your bank account? And we spoke for a while, but this whole time obviously I'm not engaged, because I'm like, listen, I need to see the funds in my account first before I can go mad, if I go mad or whatever. So yeah, we spoke for, I think, for about 30 minutes. And once we were done, he was like, okay, now you're going to take a break if you want to take a break. If you don't want, then you're going to meet a financial advisor who's going to give you financial advice. Whatever questions you have, you're going to ask this person. And also, it's optional. If you want to take it, you can take it. But if you feel like you don't need financial advice, it's also fine. So I chose to speak to the financial advisor. And I get there, this beautiful lady, she's sitting there. She goes, congratulations. So what are your plans? So I already had a plan, okay? Not a plan of what happens if I win the Powerball, but already in my mind, I think this is where manifestation comes to play, because in my mind, I already knew that if I ever had, I don't know, lotto or whatever funds that I were to get, I already knew where I was going to buy my house, what car I was going to buy, where I was going to invest my money. So it was quite easy for me to have the conversation with the lady, because I told her everything that I had planned, and she was like, okay, you seem like you have an idea of how much money you have won, but if you ever need financial advice, these are the people to call. So from the financial advice lady, which again also took another 30 minutes. So it's a long day. When you go to the offices, be prepared to stay there for a long time. I went back to the first office, the beautiful first office. I was offered lunch, and we spoke. So basically what they do is they take pictures with you. They give you this dummy check, this big ass check, and you stand with the people from the lotto, and you take pictures there, and then you sign to say, I'm the winner number 200 or 210 or whatever number. I think I was 400 and something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's since the beginning of lotto in South Africa, or what was happening. Just signed my name there, and I took pictures. And from there, now they're like, okay, listen, we've done all we needed to do. The money is going to be in your account within 72 hours. Okay, so from there you sign papers, you sign a number of papers. Then they ask you if you want to do media interviews as well. Oh, that's what I forgot. They ask you if you want to do media interviews as well, and if you say yes, then they organize the interviews for you. If you say no, then they're not going to organize the interviews. Then they also ask you if you have any favorite celebrity that you like to meet or have lunch with. I was not interested in all of that, so I just said no. I have a job, I need to go back to work, so please give me my money. So they were like, okay, the funds are going to reflect in your account within 72 hours. And before you leave, do you need us to drive you home, or you'll sort yourself out? I was like, I can see myself out. Okay, so yeah. So I went home, but here's the thing. They said the funds were going to reflect in my account within 72 hours. Okay, 72 business days. No, not business days, 72 business hours. So as I'm taking the Uber from the offices to Sandton Gautrain, to take the Gautrain from Joburg to Pretoria, the somewhere along the line I wasn't checking my phone because I was still in my thoughts. So I think if you've ever been inside a how train, so somewhere along the line you lose the network connection. So as soon as I got off in Hatfield, Pretoria, I decided to check my phone, and there was an SMS notification, a bank notification. Remember, these people said it was going to take 72 hours, okay? But now I'm seeing a bank notification to say this amount has been paid into your FNB account. Chuck, let me tell you something. As soon as I saw that SMS, okay, I sat down, I opened my banking app just to verify that the funds were in my account, and true, the money was in my account. And that's when I knew instantly that my life will never be the same again, ever again, okay? Whatever car I saw in traffic as I was going home, I was like, I cannot believe I can buy that just like this. Whatever house I saw on my way home, I was like, I cannot believe I can afford that just like this. And I think this is where a lot of people lose their mind once you realize the thoughts that, okay, listen, I can afford this, I can get this, I can get this. That's where the problem starts. Now, my piece of advice for you is, if you ever find yourself in any situation where there's a large sum of money coming into your account, whether it's lottery or any form of windfall, you need to ask for financial advice, because chances are you can deal with your salary from your job, but it doesn't mean you can now deal with millions coming into your account all at once. So you need to ask for professional help from financial advisors. Secondly, you need to get a lawyer. Once you start having a lot of money, you're going to be signing a lot of papers, whether you're buying a house, you're buying a car, you're making international transfers, or you making investments. You're going to be signing a lot of paperwork with a lot of jargon that you cannot understand. So my advice is, you need to always have a lawyer on retainer. You don't have to have this person for a long time. Just have a lawyer throughout the process, while you're claiming your money, while you're using your money, while you're investing your money. Maybe it's 3 months, 6 months, however long you take, you need to have a lawyer by your side that's going to help you all the time, okay? And lastly, you need to have, which is something that I find has been working for me. Listen, once you have money, you need to start treating yourself like a celebrity. So whoever comes into your place or whoever comes into your space, make sure that they sign documents to say non-disclosure documents, because you don't want, by the end of the day, the whole world knowing that you have won the Powerball. Like I said at the top of this video, I'm doing it because my lawyer was involved, as well as other people were involved, to make sure that safety issues, okay? So you need to make sure that there's a lawyer by your side, there's a financial advisor. Don't make drastic changes. The money is already in your account, so I mean, no one's going to take it. Take your time, plan, and also go to therapy, because a lot changes overnight. So you need someone that you can trust, that you'll be able to talk to, someone who's neutral, who's not buying your face, or who's not really wanting to get into your pockets. So you need to go to therapy. And I really hope this helps you have whatever questions you have regarding winning the Powerball here in South Africa. And how I'm going to wrap this up is, this is a completely fictitious story, okay? I have not won the Powerball, okay? I have not won the Powerball, but this is for an assignment that I'm working with. There's an online course that I'm taking, and part of the assignment is you needed to make a video or write a story that is believable to people. So I hope you will believe in this throughout, but let me promise you, please do not follow me. I have not won the Powerball or anything of the sort. I can only dream. From me, Oscar Muswa, thank you so much.